everyone! In this video, we will show you how to navigate INHeRE's e-learning course, Holistic Care for Refugee and Migrant Victims of Sexual Violence. First, we will show you how to navigate the course when you log in for the first time. This step is very important as most of the course's content will remain invisible until you complete the first KAP survey. In the second step, you will learn how to access the modules and possible issues related to them. In the third step, we will do the same for the modules evaluation. And finally, in the fourth step, all remaining frequently asked questions will be discussed. If you didn't manage to access the course, please visit our first video by clicking on the yellow square to learn how to register into and access INHeRE and INHeRE's e-learning course. It is important to mention that INHeRE works best in Google Chrome, followed by Firefox. Internet Explorer and Edge are sadly not INHeRE friendly, and some technical issues might occur. It is also important to make sure that no extensions or firewalls are blocking INHeRE in your browser. Now let's take a first look at the course. This step is very important if you want to gain access to the modules. If you are not yet in the course but on the INHeRE homepage, then please click on the grid next to your name. You can also find the courses by scrolling all the way down to My Courses. If you do not see any courses, it means that you're not enrolled yet. Please visit our previous video by clicking on the yellow square to learn how to access the e-learning course. All information regarding enrollments can be found in step 4 of our previous video. You're now on the course's homepage. The blue bar is the navigation bar and will get you to the different tools. The most important tool is without a doubt the content tool, where all content can be found for the course. Before going any further, we invite you to read the welcome, as it will explain the next steps in more detail. You'll be able to find that same information by visiting the overview page of the course. Please click on Content to access this overview. You can navigate in Content tool by clicking on the different modules on the left side of your screen. As you can see, it looks quite empty at the moment, and you cannot find any of the INHeRE modules. This is normal, as you will have to perform one action first. We invite you to read the text in the overview page in detail. By doing so, you'll find out that you need to complete the first KAP survey before being able to access the modules. Please click on the blue button, I did not complete the survey yet, to access the survey. This is the same survey as the one sent by email. Please only complete the survey if you did not do so yet. You will access the survey by clicking on the blue arrow. Once you completed the survey, or if you have already done so, please go back to the overview page by clicking on Content in the navigation bar. Then click on Overview on the left side of your screen. Please click on the other blue button, I have already completed the survey, if you have completed the first KAP survey. You will be redirected to a new page where you will have to check the blue box, yes, I have completed the first KAP survey. Don't forget to save. Now go back to the overview to discover the modules by clicking on Content. You can now find all modules on the left side of your screen. You can access them by clicking on Open in the overview, or by directly clicking on the right module in the table of content. Now let's take a closer look at the modules. Let's start with Module 1. I access the module by clicking on its name in the content table of the left side of my screen. Each module has a brief description which will introduce you to its topic. You will also be able to see a completion bar. We will come back to this a bit later in the video. Between the description and the completion bar, you'll find two buttons. Click on Start Module to open the module. Here we see one issue that could be very common. The module isn't able to load, and you get an error message. Don't panic, as this is common and can easily be solved. You will have to allow cookies on INHeRE to be able to see the module. Go to your browser settings and click on Privacy and Security, then on Cookies and Other Site Data. You may then scroll to allow cookies on INHeRE. Add INHeRE to the sites that can always use cookies. Allow for third-party cookies as well. You will now be able to see the content of the module. Return to INHeRE and refresh the page if necessary. You should now be able to see the module's content. Please follow the instructions in the module to complete it. You can complete the modules as many times as you see fit. To return to the module's description, you can simply click on Content. The completion bar will not move automatically once you completed the module, but you can do this manually by checking the box under the completion bar. At the end of each module, you're invited to evaluate the module in a 2-minute-long survey. If you miss the link in the module itself, you can still access the right evaluation by clicking on the blue button, Module Evaluation. This will open the evaluation. Watch out as each module has its own specific evaluation form. Click on the blue arrow below to start the evaluation. At the end of the evaluation, you will be automatically redirected to the content page. If not, you can access it yourself by clicking on Content in the navigation bar. You will now see that the completion bar has moved automatically for the module evaluations. Each of the modules follow the same logic. First, you complete the module, then you complete the evaluation. You can access them all in the same way, through the overview page or by clicking on the right module in the table of content. In this final step, we will look at the small differences that might occur, as well as the hidden location of the FAQ on your fora. It is important to note that modules 1 to 6 are mandatory for everyone in this pilot. Module 7 is only mandatory for care providers, psychologists, and interpreters. Module 8 is only mandatory for psychologists. But all other professionals are welcome to access any of these modules. Once you have completed all mandatory modules, we invite you to complete the second mandatory KAP survey by clicking on the blue button KAP, which you can find in the description of modules 7 and 8. Click on the blue arrow below to start the survey. You will notice that the questions are exactly the same as in the first KAP. This is correct, as we want to assess the development of your knowledge and attitude. Most information from this video can be found in the course's FAQ. You can access these by clicking on your fora tools and then FAQ. Please take your time to scroll through these questions, as most of the answers to your questions can be found here. If you're still having issues with your fora or the course, you can contact us by sending an email to inhere@ughent.be. You have now learned how to navigate the INHeRE's e-learning course on holistic care for refugee and migrant victims of sexual violence. If you aren't able to access your fora or the course itself, please visit our previous video. Thank you for watching. We hope you will enjoy our INHeRE's e-learning course. If you're still encountering some issues with the topics that were discussed in this video, please contact us at inhere@ughent.be. Thank you.